Hey guys, how are you? How you guys doing tonight? I want to thank you for watching some of my Facebook posts over the day today. And I want to thank you for those who were watching me. I did something today. I went down into Philly. I did some exploring of the world down there. I didn't like what I seen. It's not good of what's happening in our world today, our society today. We have to do something about it. I'm reaching out to everybody in this world who's there, who's watching me, and who is going to really pay attention to me. Oh, I got an ambulance going by, guys. Always something going on in the city of Philadelphia. Listen, people, I want you to understand something. You know, because you think that the world thinks that you got police officers, you got cops, you got government centers, you got people who control everything in the world. Just because we have this doesn't mean that we have to stand back and watch and let the world fall apart. They all in government think they control the world. It has to be done this way. It has to be done that way. No, it doesn't. I mean, they do census every year. They want everybody to tell them about everything about our lives. We give up our information about our lives to them. Do they give us their information to us and tell us about their lives? No. You know what? I think it's time to wake up the world, wake up America. America doesn't exist to me anymore. It doesn't, because America doesn't stand for what they should be standing for. To me, in my opinion of America, it sucks. The U.S. sucks because they don't do what's right for their own people. They do not. They allow them to die. They allow them to just do whatever they want. Because our police departments, everything can't control them, about that Fifth Amendment, about everything about the control. I saw some stuff today that I didn't like. I mean, every day I see something in the world I don't like. And you know, down on the 4th of July weekend, guys, you know what happened? The 4th of July weekend, you had the fireworks. All of a sudden, you had thousands of kids walking up South Street, doing destruction. All the school stores down there have to close their stores because the kids are running like wild animals. Wild animals. They're mad, they're angry. Where are the parents at? Where is the parents? Oh, maybe the parents are babies too. That generation, that previous generation that came out, they had babies and they don't know right from wrong because they weren't taught right from wrong when they were little kids. Now they run in the streets. The boys, they run in the streets and they act like they're all that and then some. You got 12, 13, 14-year-old boys acting like stupid hoodlums. You know, I don't accept it. I don't accept what I see in these streets. Every parent in America has to stand up with me and get this world back under control. The world is like unbelievable crazy. I blame it on our city government. I blame it on the parents too. I blame it on the kids too because they're stupid. They know better, but they chose to act dumb. That goes for everybody out there on Bike Life, Bike World, every freaking group of these bikers. That goes for the grown adults too. Act like you're human. Don't act stupid. Don't play dumb. It's about respect and being a human being. I'm going to keep pushing this. I'm going to keep pushing and waking up the world from what I see. You know what? I am very smart. You know why? I went to 6th grade, but yet I got a mind and I'm human. I pay attention to what I see around me. Everything. I study people. I look at everything. This is not a world that we should be living in. People go out and throw junk all over the streets. They don't care. You got people who work their butt off to keep the streets clean. All of a sudden, you got a man comes down, a grown man, and he throws the garbage right in front of the street instead of putting it in the garbage can on the corner. Is that right? Not to care about where you live at. Listen, my friend, somebody's saying something to me, I don't understand what he's saying. So, type right so I understand you, my friend. Well, who are you? How are you? I don't understand. Well, anyway, listen to me, guys. What I'm about is about transformation of yourself. Everybody out there in the world needs some kind of transformation. Everybody does. Even I need some kind of transformation. And I'm transforming as I go forward for what I'm doing in my purpose in my life. Because I care. I wouldn't be on here talking to anybody if I didn't care about every soul in this world. And I'm angry at every soul. Yes, why? Because they don't know any better. They don't do what's right. 4th and South Street, all around. I went down that city, South 4th Street. The cops said, don't go down there. These kids are just acting stupid. I'm not going to say what nationality was these kids and all that, because I don't judge anybody. But it was wrong. Wrong what they did. Walking down these streets, destroying Walgreens, 67. They go on and hit a kid, a cashier. Is that right for these kids to act like they're what's wrong with them? Young kids. They think they're invisible. They think, is there drugs getting put in the system, the water system, that they're drinking it? Or is our government feeding us drugs that they act dumb? What's going on? If they're acting that crazy, they think that a 12-year-old kid can take down an officer, take down 12 officers, take down me. What is wrong with our kids today in this world? I know what's wrong. They're not being taught the godly way. They're not being taught how to be human beings. In our schools today, they don't teach anything that's right in school. They don't teach anything right. They teach evil to me. They took God out of schools. They took everything that what we stand for as a human being out of schools. I really want to push for putting God back in school, but it's not going to work. You can't. They'll hate me for it. The world would hate me because everybody's against God. 80%, probably 60% of people, they're against God. But I'm not. But yeah, then it goes back to being human beings. I'm not pushing God. I'm pushing human nature about what we should be as a person, who we should be as a person. I know better. I was thrown out in the street at age 9. I survived. I didn't go through drugs and all that. My mother took me to church one time. There was something planted in my soul. There was a seed planted in my soul. That seed was planted, and then I grew from that seed. And I knew the right way. But still, yet alone, you don't need that seed to be put. Inside our bodies, there's something that we have, and that is love. You don't have to be taught that, because that's implanted in us. There's only one power that can do that, and that's God. Just as much as that evil, it's in us too. It's what we chose to do and how we chose to react to every situation in the world. Let me ask you something, guys. When you're driving down the street, somebody makes you angry. What do? Somebody cuts you off. Do you get angry? Or do you think before you do and try to change that into something positive? Do you? Or do you just get angry and you go so mad at the world? I started doing that a while ago. Turning something nasty into say, oh man, it was my fault, I'm sorry. Being nice about it, trying to control an issue. This is what the world happens to the world. Everybody's so aggressive in driving. I'm behind people, and people in the back of me are trying to go 100 miles an hour in a 20-mile zone. What is that? What is that about? Can you tell me? People on their cell phones texting like crazy, and they don't even care. There was 2 young ladies texting the other day, and I told them, and they were doing about 60. I want to tell you something. Can you be careful? You know, it only takes one split second for you to hit somebody in the street, and then your life is over. Where are you at? You're going to jail. And you know what they said to me? F you, mind your own business. I'm only trying to give some love to them to show them what's right. What is wrong with our world? These cell phones, you know what? If I control the world, I would ban these cell phones from the world. They're evil. You can't use them right if you know how to act right with them. You got people walking in the middle of the streets, walking like they're zombies. Zombies. I don't understand. Guys, there's a guy named Jeff Jeter. He says, do you speak Arabic? Anybody speaks English and Arabic here that they can type what I'm typing in that? Anybody understand what I'm saying in the Arab world? Because I can't interpret the Arabic because I'm not Arabic. My name is Jabor. I'm not Arabic because I'm Italian, Irish, and Puerto Rican. I married a Lebanese girl. So I got that name from my ex-wife. She wanted to change who I was. You understand? Who I was as a human being. She hated everything from my past. Isn't that judgmental then? Yes. So, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to teach people, show people the right way about being human beings. But yet this whole world is so angry at everything. Everybody's angry at everybody. You ever see people walk out into the street? They walk out into the streets and they look like they want to kill you. They want to like cut your head off. What is wrong with the people? What is wrong with the people today? Angry. Everybody's angry at each other for what reason? Because everybody thinks they're better than anybody else. Everybody thinks that the world revolves around me and nothing else matters. Who do you think you are, people? The world doesn't revolve around you. It revolves around somebody above, the Lord above. Yes, there's a God. Oh, yes, there is. And you wait till that day of judgment comes. If you're judging people and you're condemning people and you think that you're better than everybody else, you think you're God, you think you know everything in the world and everybody else is just one self-centered person, you have a problem, my friend. Yes, you do. What goes around comes around. You know? Listen to me, people. When you wake up in the morning, are you happy or are you just angry at the world because you hate your life? Because you're not living that right life. You're not doing what's right in life. You're not doing the purpose. Do you hate going to your job? Why do you hate going to your job? I don't know. I can't tell you why. Because you're not letting that life of yours live the right life. You know, I want the whole world to do what I'm trying to ask them to do. For, you know what, there's 10 things that we should be doing, guys. 10 things in this world that matter. But 2 through 9 do not matter. Number 10 is when you wake up in that morning, you go out and you say good morning. You keep saying good morning to everybody because you don't know what kind of feeling that feels in you. You say good morning. You go. If somebody's broken down in the middle of the street, what do? Beep the horn at them to move? Or you stop and pull your car over and you try to help? Even if you don't know how to help, it's that gesture of you helping somebody. You see somebody fall. You see somebody pushing a shopping cart. I mean, even you see somebody sitting there. You see a young lady who's, no matter what they look like, they look sad. You say, are you okay? How are you? Everybody you say hi to. I am not ignoring you, Jeter. What do you want from me, my friend? I am talking to everybody. Can you just listen to what I'm saying? What do you want? You're sending me conversation which I don't understand what you want from me. Can you tell me what you want? Do you speak English, my friend? I am not ignoring you. I am from the U.S., my friend. You asked me, you were from Syria, I am from the U.S. What do you want from me? Now, people, I want to tell you something. Yeah, that's 2 through 9. What, right? And number 10 is what I told you, right? Facebook closed. And number 1 is whatever anything negative about you coming at you ain't your business, my friends. You don't worry about people saying negative to you. If they're saying positive, then you go out and say thank you and all that. No, I am not. He doesn't think I'm angry. He wants to know where am I from and all that, my friend. He doesn't think I'm angry. I don't know what he said. I am not angry, my friend. I am angry. I am not angry at anybody on here. I am angry at what I see in the world. I am not angry. I'm just speaking from my heart how I feel. I'm calm. Nice to meet you too, my friend. I am calm. I am angry at what I see in the world, all over the world, how people react, how people are not caring about other human beings on this earth. Every life on this earth matters. Every life, from baby to 100-year-old elderly. It doesn't matter what race, what religion, where you're from, what color. If you're gay, bisexual, anything, dyke, anything, it doesn't matter. This is what I am against. Everything of what people are hatred toward. We are supposed to love one another and take care of each and every one of us and treat everybody with respect. And what I see in this world is not that way. And I'm seeing it going from generation to generation. And you got young kids doing this. Young kids are walking the streets like zombies, destroying property, which is not theirs. Why is this being allowed to happen in our government, in our centers? Yes, sir, our world is very evil, and I'm pushing for change. How do I do that? By getting people like you to stand behind me 100%, and let's waken up the world. Shutting down our governments, shutting down all our retail stores, everything, until we get our word across what we want to do with our world. I mean it from my heart. Every government center, I want to shut them down. I want them to wake up and think about what they're doing wrong, because they are doing wrong. They are not doing what's important in our world. That goes for every foreign country. That goes for every U.S. government in the U.S. everywhere. Every senator I want to shut down. Every congressman. They are not in there for the good. They are in there for themselves because they're self-centered. You think they care about anybody in this world? No, they do not. Poor, rich, we die the same. I would not allow this to happen anymore. I am going to call for every city, which I'm calling for now, every part of the world to stand up and stand out into the streets and take their pride and put it aside and do what's right for our world and do what's right for our next generation of kids. If we do not show our kids the love that we have, and if you do have a love, you need to make it count and show them love. They will not know how to love. They will not know how to do anything. We have to give the love to this world again. We have to show the true meaning of love. We have to do it, guys. If we do not, our world is going to completely crumble. And then what happens then? The devil takes full control over this world. Takes over every soul. And then what happens? Their day will come when they will go. And we have not done what we've done, and we will go with them. We stand up as human beings. We do what's right about the gestures that we do, and we give them guidance into a right path of righteousness. Where will they go then? And where will you go? That will lead you to a glory land. Unbelievable where we will go. There is a God. There is a God there, guys. We have to live the right life that we should be living. I really want to thank you guys for watching me, and I want you guys to push this on your friends. You keep inviting friends. I want to have all the world on my friends list so I can reach that whole world. The devil created this phone for evil, but I got a way to reach the world and make it positive and make it good. He's not going to win this battle. He's not going to take these streets. He's not going to take these children. He's not going to take these adults and take them into his web. I will not allow it. I will not allow it. I'm reaching out for every soul in the world to connect with me so I can guide you right. I want you to stop judging everybody. I want you to stop hating everybody. I want you to show the love, the right love, that what you're purpose for in life. Remember, you love people. You smile. When you leave this earth, you will be remembered as somebody very important. The purpose of what you're here for is to do good. Whatever you have in this world, whatever you take, you die with, it doesn't come with you. You go by yourself. When you get up to that glory land, you, even if you have evil on your side, but you have a lot of good, he will look at that. And he will say to me, say to you, that this is what I wanted from you. From when you were born to the day you die, the things that you do, them good deeds in life, and you live a right life, that what he wants of you, you will make it into them gates of heaven. You do evil, you do greed, you walk down the street, you look at a soul and you don't care about them at all, you don't care about her, you don't care about anything on this earth, and your heart hates, you're not going to give that pass of heaven. You will not. And I bleed for your soul because I want you to go where it should be good. I don't want you to go where it's bad because it's not good. You need to find yourself. Each and every one of you really needs to deep down inside your soul and find out what you are. Who are you? What are you? What is your purpose? Your purpose is not to be on this earth to be the richest man in the world and then hate everybody around you. No. Your purpose is to be for the good. No matter how much money you have in this world, doesn't make you who you are. That doesn't make you a man. That doesn't make you something very important. What makes you a man important is what you do that matters. Even if you have all these funds out in the world and you say, I give these donations, I do this for the world, I do that, that really doesn't matter. It's how you show your love in a way that you reach to a soul and you let them know the purpose of their life. I will not allow any kids in this world to die from drug overdoses that I see. Any adult, any human being that dies from these overdoses because nobody cares about them, because we're allowing it to happen. We are watching it happen. We are feeding the habits. Everybody out there in the world who supports everybody who walks up to their car, a homeless person, and they beg for money and you give them money. I do not want you to do this ever again. You do not give money to any homeless people. If you care that much, you take them, you do something to give them a bath or something, you give them some kind of help to guide them in the right direction. You do not feed the homeless money. I want everybody worldwide to stop supporting the homeless by giving them money. Anybody who walks up to your truck, you give them food. And if you take a picture of that soul, because that soul might belong to somebody out there, somebody's mother, somebody's brother, somebody's kid. I want you to take a picture of them. You forward it to me because somebody's missing a family member. They're missing them. They're hurting. You have to understand me. This is the truth. In Philadelphia, there's a worldwide epidemic in North Philadelphia. These kids are from all over the parts of the world. They're young. once they get that drug in their system with fentanyl, they are lost. They're like zombies. You gotta watch some of these posts. I cannot drive through that city without feeling the hurt that I feel within my soul. Because you know why? Because I have God in me. He lives in me. Each and every one of us has God in him. And when He lives in you, you have to let it out. And you have to care. So, don't feel pity for him. You feel pity for him, yes, but feel pity for him in a way that you care. Not to get him off your back, give him money. Because they lie. The devil will make them lie. They say, well, I'm homeless, I don't have no money in there. There's a reason why they got to that point. There's a reason why everybody gets to their point in their life. That's what they need, guidance, and then let them know that people care. You're loved, you're wanted, and each and every one of us out here in the world, you are meant for a reason. You are perfect. You are made perfect in God's image. God made each and every one of us different and unique in His image. We're not perfect being on this world, but we are perfect in His image, and He made us. If we sit back any longer and allow this to happen, every time somebody dies out there of an overdose, every time some young kids get hit by a bicycle, every time somebody gets shot, because the crime rate is so high in every part of these cities, because these are the same problems within their souls. Every time we sit back as human beings and we watch this happen, we are wrong. That I don't care if they say, well, leave it up to God. No, this is not God's doing. This is not God. This is our doing. We allow it to happen. We don't go out there and do what God wants of us. None of us go out there and do what God wants of us. None of us. We are allowing it to happen. You know what? You have churches out there, mega churches, organizations. All these places claim that they're Christians, but yet you talk to them. I've talked to many churches. I've reached out to many pastors. What do? Okay, we're helping somebody. No, if you're a church, you are a godly person, Christian, well, you reach out to the whole world. You just don't say you're doing something. You hide behind them doors of the church, and you don't come out into them streets, and you don't witness the word of God, or you don't guide these people in the right place. You are not a godly person. I'm telling you like it is. You are not godly. Especially when I go and talk to you, then you turn your cheek, say, well, I believe in God, and all of a sudden you want to cut me off, and you have an appointment to go somewhere? You're supposed to stop everything. Nothing matters in this world than what you do in this world. Nothing else matters. Yeah, we need money to survive. We need this. But you drive through these cities and you see people laying on the floor. You see them laying in the street. You see people with drug habits and they're standing in the corners doing the drugs. You watch them do that and you're allowing it. That is wrong. You guys are going to watch what I'm going to do. You want to join my forces, because the more godly people, the more people that believe in me, and the more people that know what's right in this world, that stand behind me, we can create the biggest army, and we can do what's right. We can bring our world the right way. I am not calling it America. I am not calling it the Middle East no more. I'm calling it one world, because we are all human. We are created equally. We know what's right. I am taking a stand, and I'm going to stand tall, and I'm going to put on the army that I want, my full armor of God, and I'm going to come out everything. I am doing it in honor of my powerful God above. It goes back to being human beings. We allow this sin to come into our life because of what we do. we forget about what our purpose for is in life. I thank you guys for watching. And remember, I am not going away. You see my videos on my truck. You see my Mustang. I am not allowing anything to stop me from doing what my deed is. I am going to make a difference for this world. I'm doing my purpose. Are you going to do your purpose, what your purpose really is? It doesn't matter what you do. You can go out and say hi to somebody. You can help somebody. It matters what them good gestures are, and you allowing yourself to be the human that you should be in this world. I love you guys, and may the power of God watch over everybody out there. You look for my videos soon again, because I'm going to be there. I'm going to be uploading other videos, and I hope that God makes me do the continuation that I want. I want to build them stadiums. I want to see them stadiums fill the people. And I am calling out every church in the world, worldwide, to come out and stand up for me. Guys, I want you to keep passing this. I want you to pass this to every church member you know, to everybody you know in the world. You pass it. I want every church in the world to see my post. I want every government center to see my post. I want you to put it on every Instagram account, every Facebook account, everywhere in the world. Whatever this is, Instagram, whatever other posts there are, Twitter accounts, I want for everybody to see this. I want for Trump to see this, because Trump, I want to let Trump know it's not about him. It's not about him. It's about what he does for this world. To let his ego stand down. For every Middle Eastern president, every queen, king, it's not about you. It's about what your real meaning is for in this lifetime. Every human being out there, stand up for what's right. Pass it for me, guys. I need this to get out into the world. I need for me to do what I want to do for this world. I need the help from everybody who wants to stand behind me. But it's not about me. It's about what we do that matters in this world. May God be with you guys. And I'll talk to you soon.